January 2021 Pantry Challenge Week 3. This is what I bought this week. I did not need the catfish nuggets or the beef, but these were stock up prices for me. The beef was on sale for $2.99 a pound, so I got 4 roasts. I'm actually going to can these so I can use them for future meals. And I got the bag of catfish. Didn't need it, but my husband did request catfish nuggets this month, so I will make those for him. And some bananas. As you can see, my total was $36.28. So this was $7, the meat, and then the bananas were $1.24. That's what I got. I also made a stop at Dollar General, and I had $25 in my envelope, and as you can see here, I spent $29.26. These lunch bags were $1.25. I will get paid back for these because these are for work. My husband got Sensodyne toothpaste. I got an extra scope just to put up, for just in case. 5 cans of cat food for my little feral cats that I feed at my work. I got this because Mr. Biggs said that he wants to start remembering to take his vitamins every morning. So I'm going to fill that up for him and put it where he eats his breakfast. And then Fabuloso soft scrub with bleach and Dawn dishwashing liquid. I did not particularly need these 3 items, but I did pick them up to put away because I don't know what's going to happen with everything and anything. And if I need something and I don't have it, I don't want to go out and get it. And then I did get this little storage container. I needed that as well. This was the bulk of my $27. They had just unloaded a whole pallet of toilet paper, so I did not feel bad about grabbing this. Again, probably didn't need it per se, but since they had a whole pallet of it, I did not feel one bit bad about picking up an extra to put away in case we need it. Okay, here's week 3 of our pantry challenge for January 2021. We did not eat Chinese food. Last night, we actually did our bonus meal of paleo nachos. We ate that instead. So that was $0 out of pocket for the Chinese food. And so tonight we'll have smashed potatoes, which is so good. It's like a twice baked potato. So yummy. Neck bones and green beans, beef stew. Instead of this pizza casserole, I'm actually going to use the lasagna freezer meal left over from Christmas. Barbecue pork with sweet potatoes, fish for me, sausage and yellow rice for Mr. Biggs, and then next Friday night we'll have burgers and french fries, which is one of my favorite meals. Let's check out the fridge. See how we look. Not too bad. Okay. We still have a little bit of sour cream. There's not much in here. There's a little bit. That is lemonade concentrate that I made last weekend, and that jar came unsealed. So I actually have to check that and see if it is sealed, is savable. Pickles, there's a lot less pickles in there. This is a bag of red potatoes. There'll be more eggs. I need to check the hen house. This is full of eggs. It's a little bit of lemon jam and a little bit of blueberry jam. Still got the bacon grease back there. This is some salad. Mr. Biggs and I will probably eat that for lunch today. And this is a meal prep. One night this week, I did not feel well at all. I had a cup of hot cocoa and I went to bed. I did not eat my supper. So that's it. And I'll probably eat that for lunch today with the salad. Nothing on this shelf. Down here we have cuties, our bowl that needs to be eaten first, half of the cabbage and the apples, and there's a few tomatoes left. And then down in this drawer, whoa, some romaine lettuce, carrots, garlic, and potatoes, and that's it. I do still have some onions left, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Okay, and then here's our condiments, which are looking a lot less. And those condiments, which are looking a lot less. Mr. Big still has lots of coffee creamer. Pretty happy about that. Let's see what the freezer has to offer. Looking pretty good. Okay, that's medicine. 3 frozen bananas. Some sausages. There's a few in there. And then notice what's gone. The steak is gone and the ham is gone from last week, so that's great. I used the ham, I put that in some broccoli and cheese soup, and I used the steak. Mr. Biggs ate it for breakfast, like a steak omelet with peppers and onions. We've got 1.5 loaves of bread, bagels. That's a regular banana bread down there. I still have those marshmallows in the sandwich basket. I gotta do something with those. White bean and spinach and sausage soup. This is the lasagna that we're gonna have next week, so I really don't have to cook. That's nice. I still have pepperoni and salami. This is cheese. This is unopened bag of French fries. A little bit of cheese. That back there is tomato paste. This is for the dessert for the 2 ladies with the recovery anniversary. More cheese, cheese, cheese. This is lunch meat, more cheese, bacon, and there's only 1 bag of sweet potato fries now because we ate the other one last night. Not too bad. So I moved my turkey out of the way because underneath the turkey is this big bin of stuff. That's all, whoa, stream finger. That's all turkey breasts. There's some hamburger meat down there. I think this is turkey from Thanksgiving. So let's see what all's in there. Okay, so that is a pork tenderloin that I got on sale. I need to can that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sausage rolls that I got on sale. 2 little turkey rolls back there. Here's another one. So that's 3. And then all this. Let me shut this right quick. That's the turkey breast that you saw before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll last me 8 meals plus lunch the next day. So actually 16 meals. Pork chops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pork chops. 3 things of ground beef. All these turkey patties. Those are so yummy. They sell them at Aldi. They're really good. Leftover Thanksgiving turkey. And a bag of whitefish. So I still have all this to use up, which I'm feeling pretty good about. I'm going to use up these ham hocks this week for, instead of neck bones and green beans, we're going to have hocks and green beans, just so that I can get these out of the freezer. It's time for them to go. All right. So there we are. There's our budget. I have $533 budgeted for February and January. Normally my budget would be $800, so I am cutting it. I'd really like to come in at $400, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So I spent $160.64 as we got going. This was fruit, $7.37. $20 for pizza for my son before he left for the Army. $53.33 I spent at Aldi on the 7th. And then $36.28 is what I spent this week. I did stock up on quite a bit of beef, which was great. We won't be eating that this month, but it still comes out of the food budget. So I have $255.38 left to spend. That's it. We're all finished with our meal prep for week 3 of the Pantry Challenge, January 2021. For Soup Sunday, we'll be having these ham hocks with green beans, and Mr. Biggs requested a pan of gluten-free cornbread. Happy to oblige. Monday, we'll be having this beef stew that's cooking along in the crock pot. Mr. Biggs will be having these apple cinnamon muffins for his breakfast this week. We'll be having salad and a freezer meal of lasagna on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we'll be having barbecue pork. I'm going to have sweet potatoes and turnip greens with pieces of turnip in it that I canned back in March of last year. Mr. Biggs is going to have gluten-free macaroni and cheese with his pork and his greens. I usually make that the night of because gluten-free pasta gets gummy if you try to store it. Then the next night, Thursday night, Mr. Biggs is going to have these sausages with peppers and onions and yellow rice. And I'm going to have whitefish, beets, and there's a little piece of sweet potato down in there for me. So there we have it. Another successful meal prep done. Thanks for watching. And I did not want to be on camera this weekend. I'm not up to it. And in the canner, I have one of the lemonade concentrates that didn't go all the way, didn't seal up very well. So I think the lid was defective. That's gonna water bath for about 20 minutes. And then in the pressure canner, I have turkey bone broth that I started on Saturday morning early. There's 7 wide mouth quarts in there. I'll show you those when they come out. My favorite part, it's the tidy kitchen tour part. I still have my January decor up. My canner is still cooling, so you won't get to see my bone broth until next week. That is my 1 jar of lemonade concentrate that did not seal, so I'm recanning that. Still have a little bit on my first quart of water. Shot of the fridge. So we get to eat all this yummy food this week. I'm gonna have one of those pears here in a few minutes. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, when the bone broth, the bones, I took the meat that came off and made a little turkey salad. So that is what we're gonna have for lunch, and that looks delicious. Freezer still looks the same. This is what I've been up to for the week. These are bananas from our banana tree. That's gonna be a blessing when those all come ripe. However, they all come ripe at the same time. So I'm gonna try monkey butter this year, canning monkey butter. And also I will be smashing and freezing them for banana bread. This is all the lemon slices, dehydrated lemon slices. There's hundreds, it's crazy. I did also dehydrate some bay leaves this week from our bay leaf tree. And then this is my lemonade concentrate that Mr. Biggs and I canned last weekend. So there's some nice free additions to our pantry challenge for January and February. Next up, we've got the table. I always love my January table. I think it's so pretty. I love red berries. I mentioned that last time. My work bag. Proud of Mr. Biggs. He already took his vitamins this morning. Yay! And then in the diffuser this morning, I have geranium and orange. It's a nice scent and I really enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Sorry I wasn't on camera this week. I just am not mentally and physically up to it. In the recovery scene, people are relapsing. It's really hard on me. I have such empathy for them, and I've known 2 people recently that have relapsed, and I actually spoke to another lady this week that relapsed. So just remember to enjoy your journey. Thanks for stopping by.